Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Dallas Keuchel, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, his primary pitch is that two-seam fastball, and what that is, it's almost like a slider that breaks late. He's going to continue to use that, and he'll throw it anytime he wants to get a ground ball, maybe in a jam to jam somebody's hands and get a broken bat. He'll use it a lot. Well, let's take a look at the Stros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, George Springer. He can run, he can throw, he can go get him, and he can jump over a wall for you. You can put him anywhere out there, and he's going to make the plays.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees, left fielder Brett Gardner.
Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Here's the 0-2. Pitch popped up, calling for it. Bregman looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, center fielder Aaron.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. Head-to-head passed with Dallas Keuchel, 1 for 3. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. And now a pitch on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Aoki going back, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. That's such a difficult pitch to hit. But if the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it, it's going out of the ballpark. Right there is a prime example.
Batting third,
here's Starlin Castro.
second baseman Starlin,
as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Springer comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
batting fourth, first baseman Chris Carter.
Here's Chris Carter now. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, this is textbook hitting. Right-handed hitter taking that slider and shooting it to right field, or left-handed hitter taking it and shooting it to left. He stayed with it and shot it the opposite direction. Nice job.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first. Now 1-0 Yanks. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands, always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Mariano Francisco, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, I love watching this guy pitch. Look, he's one of the young guns in the league, and he continues to learn. It seems like every outing I watch him, he gets better. He's learned this craft in the major leagues, and he's growing up right in front of us. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Gardner is after it, and nearly extra bases to start the inning, but this winds up foul by inches. Wow. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right?
Second.
All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Carlos Correa is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. You got to be 3.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more from the Grapefruit League after this. Matt Holliday standing in now. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Matt Holliday.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line towards center field, and Holliday has a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Well, he was out early working on that swing and batting practice, just taking it right back at the pitcher, right off the L screen. You eliminate that screen. It's just taking it from the practice field to the game. Nice job.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Bregman will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Batting 8th, third baseman number
Adonis
13.
Garcia digs in now. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. 1 for 5. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Oh and 1 count, and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue.
Batting 9th, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And no one will get this one. The 0-1 pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Correa is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here's George Springer. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Center fielder, George.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Evan Gattis now standing in, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting six.
Settling in now,
First
Yulieski
baseman.
Gurriel will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. The 1-0 delivery. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Brett Gardner.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Right side, hit hard. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Aaron Hicks.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Here's the 1-1. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. A runner at second. Nobody out. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Hard liner to center field. Springer is there. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Carter. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's set, and the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Nori Aoki, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That's a pretty good break right there. Breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Liner towards second. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Batting 8.
Tyler White will bat next.
Tyler White.
And that's in there for strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Ready with the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Number 27, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Here's the 1-2. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
The batter, right fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Reddick, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Two men are on with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Sanchez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Striding in once again, Matt Holliday. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. That's inside. 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Alexi Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Gurriel has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're on top 1-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Puerto Rican sensation Carlos Correa gets set to kick off the inning. Now the pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here's George Springer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Evan Gattis.
Evan Gattis now standing in as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and he sat on the curveball there and yanks this one out to left. This ball has plenty of carry to it, and it's going to clear the wall by plenty. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Stepping in now, Yulieski Gurriel. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Squared that one up just a little late. 0-2, here it comes. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Here's Nori Aoki, a base hit in his first trip. This ball will be chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2. And this is fouled back and out of play. The next 0-2. A little bouncer. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. We played 4. 2-1 Houston. Adonis Garcia digs in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Adonis Garcia.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is in time. Garcia retired, and there's one away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Gurriel is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. Tyler White will bat next. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Designated hitter, Tyler White.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball one. Brian Mitchell will come on now and take the ball for the fourth time this spring.
Number 55, Brian Mitchell.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Alex Bregman is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
In there, 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1 down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
First pitch on its way. Jose Altuve is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Softly hit toward the hole. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, there's an infield single with 2 outs. You know, never too late to get a rally started. I love the hustle right there to get things going.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Runners off for second. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Astros leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Colin McHugh makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring.
Colin McHugh.
Aaron Hicks will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's Starlin Castro.
14.
Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. He's gone 2 for 5. Emilio Bonifacio will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Chris Carter now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Carter will head for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Aoki is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more from the Grapefruit League after this. Emilio Bonifacio will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Dustin Garneau is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching number 25, Dustin Garneau.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled to the right side. Throw by Bonifacio is in time for the first out.
Center fielder number 4, George Springer.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with it, the Astros have taken a 3-1 lead.
As a pitcher, you just have to shake your head at this one. It was a decent pitch, but this guy's just so dang strong that he's able to muscle it to the opposite field and get it out of here. Almost isn't fair to us mere mortals.
Evan Gattis will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
First baseman number 10, Julieski.
Digging in once again, Julieski Gurriel. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Around first, digging for 2. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
So he tried to double up with him on a curveball. The problem with that is the first one you recognize, the second one you hit. Nice job.
Michael
attention,
Marriott
please.
is out from the
Now
bullpen
pitching
now as
for
he'll
New
work
York.
in his third game
Number
so far
38,
this spring.
Michael Marriott.
In now, Nori Aoki. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Out of play off to the right. Towards second. And this is taken for the out. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the seventh. It's now 3-1 Houston. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. It's on to the seventh now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings.
Your
Chris
attention,
Davinsky
please.
is on to pitch
Now
from the
pitching
bullpen
from the
now to
Astros.
start inning number 7.
Number 47, Rick Davinsky.
Matt Holliday standing in
Leading
now.
off for the
He'll match
Yankees.
up with a new pitcher to
Designated
begin
hitter,
their half of the
Matt
seventh.
Holliday.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Altuve onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Now
He's got to feel good about himself.
Shortstop.
A multi-hit game.
Alexi
He knows he's been
Ramirez.
struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Digging in to try it again, Alexi Ramirez. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be
Pinch hitting
looking
for
for
the
some way to
Yankees.
keep that line
Number
moving.
18,
Didi Gregorius
Didi
will come on to
Gregorius.
pinch hit here in a big spot. Dribbled to the right side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Third baseman, number 13, Adonis.
Striding in once again, Adonis Garcia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery
Now
mate
batting,
to complete the
right
play
fielder,
first after the
Aaron
ball hit the dirt.
Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Here's the first pitch to him. Late that time for a strike.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
0-1, here it comes. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Matt, I really thought they were going to pitch around him here, but now you got an 0-2 count. He swung at a couple balls that weren't good pitches. Maybe you decide now, well, let's be aggressive and go after him.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for the Yankees. They still trail it here 3-1. Didi Gregorius will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop.
Tyler White will bat next. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Alex Bregman stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now here's the pitch. On a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Tony. Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind 3rd. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Astros 3 and the Yankees 1. Tony Kemp will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base.
Luke Gregerson will come on and pitch for the 7th time here this spring.
Number 44, Luke Gregerson.
Ready for another shot now. Brett Gardner. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Gardner.
Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Here comes Aoki. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Man, you got the guy 0-2. How frustrating can you be to leave a ball out over the plate and he ends up getting a base hit?
Aaron Hicks.
Jacoby Ellsbury will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. That's wide, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 1-0 to Bonifacio.
That's ball 2.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
1 run, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Here's Chris Carter now. His lifetime numbers against Gregerson, 1 for 5. First offering on its way. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Swings through the slider there. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
So he got him swinging. Chris
Yankees,
Carter goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Garneau.
And here now is Dustin Garneau. He hits with 2 away. As they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. That's strike 1. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
I love the competitiveness. He gives up 2 straight singles, and then he gets 2 outs. He's got a chance to get out of this inning without giving up anything.
Pitch inside the throw.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Jacoby Ellsbury will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Greg Bird will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Justin Ruggiano is going to grab. The bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Francisco Cervelli is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed there by Ruggiano, and it's 0-2 now. Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready with the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch.